Here is what President Trump had to say about using force to end the Iran nuclear program. Listen to this.
Why are you apparently unable to end the Iran war?
So I think we're doing just the opposite. The Iran war has been a tremendous military success. And, you know, I can only answer the question by saying they're not going to have a nuclear weapon. If I weren't president, Israel wouldn't exist. We did it 2 times. When the JCPOA, the Obama deal, when that was originally conceived, everything went to Iran. 1.7 billion in cash, hundreds of billions of dollars. They thought they could buy peace with these people. You can't do that.
New York Congressman Mike Lawler joins the show now. Congressman, look, we know we can't trust the Iranians, never have been able to. So what's next?
Well, I think as you see over the past few weeks, the Iranians are untrustworthy. It's part of the reason why, you know, the MOU was a framework to try and get to a final negotiated deal on their nuclear material, the enriched uranium, and their financing of terror proxies. But they continue to show themselves as unreliable partners in a negotiation. And so I think the president was right, given their actions in the Strait of Hormuz the other day, to take aggressive military actions to once again go after their remaining military capabilities and diminish them even further. Hopefully, you know, they will see the light of day and actually come back to a negotiating table. But fundamentally, from my vantage point, you know, keeping the pressure on them both militarily and economically is what is going to ultimately force resolution here and ensure that they are no longer a threat.
All right, change subjects here, Congressman. New York City Mayor Mandani and Governor Kathy Hochul have unveiled an $800 million plan to shorten city bus rides by adding special lanes and adding 200 traffic cameras. Is this just a money grab as they expand the automated camera enforcement program? What say you?
Oh, no question. Look, the MTA, which operates the bus system, which operates the subway system, is the worst run authority in America. It carries more debt than 80% of the states in the country. Think about that. A transit authority carries more debt than 80% of the states. They lose billions of dollars a year on people not paying to ride the bus or ride the subway, you know, the fare jumpers. The fact is that this is nothing but a money grab to increase cameras, the speed cameras in the city, and go after those who drive into work and cannot rely on mass transit to get to and from, especially my commuters who live in my district.
Right. So I got 30 seconds. You know, look, they've gone from free bus rides to perhaps removing some stops on the bus lines for people.
Yeah, it's remarkable. Obviously, the problem with socialism is eventually you run out of other people's money, and this is nothing but a cash grab, and that's really what it boils down to.
And that's a good place to leave it. Congressman Mike Lawler, Congressman, thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.